let me be honest with you. Being rich is not all about connection, luck, or how much you earn. Some people earn so big, but they always end up being broke. While some people earn so little, but they are building wealth quietly. So, what's the secret? It is money habit. So, in this video, I'm going to share 7 money habits you need to cultivate if you really want to build your financial life. And trust me, if you're able to practice this money habit, your financial life is going to improve. But if you ignore them, I'm sorry, nothing is actually going to change. So stay with me to the end of this video because the last point I'm going to discuss here is the one that most people rarely talk about, but it can change your financial life entirely. So in case you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Chioma, and in this channel, Earn with Chioma, we talk about how to make money, side hustle ideas, how to save, and how to invest. In case this sounds like what you're interested in, kindly hit that subscribe button. Click on notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you will always be the first to be notified. So I want to use this opportunity again to say thank you to all the people that have been supporting this channel and helping it to grow. Like I haven't even been consistent in this channel in posting because I recently got a remote job that kept me so busy. But you people keep on watching my videos and subscribing. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm promising you that any opportunity I'm going to share in this channel, you guys are going to be my number one priority before every other person. So thank you once again. I'm really very, very grateful. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So the first habit you need to cultivate if you are really willing to improve your financial life is that you have to first of all change your mindset. Yes, you have to work on your mindset before you can even think of improving your finances. Because you can't attract money where you don't even believe you can be rich. You can't make money where you don't see yourself as somebody that has what it takes to be rich. Because there's a way the mind works. When you say you cannot do this thing, your mind actually adapt to that, and that's how that will become your reality. So you have to train your mind. See yourself as somebody that can reach a certain stage or level, and you will see yourself progressing. Because I noticed that some people they will be like some people have this mentality of saying that I'm not like John, I'm not like this person. That is why I'm not in this particular stage. And these are the things that are creating a mental barrier that is preventing you from identifying opportunities, taking action, or even investing in yourself. So first of all, you have to just build this thing, just change your mindset, see yourself, have this positive mindset that you can make money and then that you can improve your finances, and then that's how it starts to work. Because if you check very well, people that have made it in life, if you check their life very well, you know that there are people that have positive mindset. They believe they can be there, and that's why they are there. So you have to first of all change your mindset, see yourself as the person that have that ability to be in a particular state or to kind of achieve a particular financial status, and then you see it working for you. I'm not just talking theories, I'm talking out of experience, what I have practiced and it is working. So another question now will be like, then how do I now change my mindset? So how you change your mindset? You are first of all have to eliminate every negative thought in your mind. Yes, you have to eliminate the negative thought that is telling you that you're not good enough, that you cannot do this. You have to just change them and then replace them with positive mindset. So another thing you have to do is that you have to surround yourself with people that think positively. Yes, surround yourself with friends that are positive minded. Because these are the people that will push you to do something that will help you like help to improve your finances. The next thing you will do is that you have to visualize your goal. Think in your mind, what are the things that you are going to do? What are the problems you are going to solve for people for them to give you money? Because for you to get money, you have to first of all solve problems for people, do something for people, then they will give you money. And that's how you can be able to improve your finances. So you have to think, what are the things you are going to do? What are the goals that you have that you are going to work on to be able to get money? Then the next thing you will do is that you have to educate yourself about money. Yes, you have to train yourself. What are the things that the rich do differently? What are the things that you need to do about money? What are the things that you need to know about money? So, because there are people, honestly, money has a rule. There is rule guiding money. You need to have to learn. Think about what you can do about money. Read books that talk about finances. Research about finances. Listen to people that talk about finances, and that's how you begin. That's how you begin to learn. The last thing you are going to do is that you have to take action despite fear. Yes, you have to remove fear from the picture. You just have to all those things you have visualized in your mind, all those things you are going to do, you have to start working on them, you have to start practicalizing them without any fear at all. Just remove fear from your mind and start taking action. Then you will see that your life will just take a different direction that you will like. So if you want to get something, you want to reach a particular milestone, you just have to program your mind that this is what it's going to be. And then you will see that your mind will start working in alignment with that. There is one motivational speaker, his name is Napoleon Hill. He said in his book, Think and Grow Rich, that whatever the mind can think of and believe, it can achieve. So when you believe that you can do something, you can actually do it. There's no two ways about that. So I want you to just train your mind, believe that you can reach this milestone of financial freedom. Let me say, believe that you can improve your finances, and then you see that your finances will just take a different direction that will impress you very well. Another habit you have to consider for you to build your financial life is that you have to choose your circle wisely. This is very, very important. You have to choose who you relate with very, very carefully. You have to be careful of the friends that come around you, of the people that you call your inner circle. Because the friends you keep have a way of influencing your life. Like they have a way of influencing your attitude, your choices, everything you do at all. So the people you keep, they say, show me your friend and I will show you who you are. So you have to keep friends that their vision are in alignment with your own. You have to keep people that think in the same direction with you. So you can't just have people that when you talk about how to like you want to do something, they will discourage you. They'll say no, you can't do that, and then make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. So you have to keep people, friends that support your dream, friends that support your goal. And that is how you can start building your finances, because you have to make friends that actually believe in building finances before you can build it. It doesn't mean you can't do it on your own, but just a kind of having an environment that supports what you are planning to build. Like the kind of friends I'll be keeping are the kind of friends that are also they're even the one pushing me to do this. They are the one pushing me. You need to have to do this. You need to have to consider this one. You need to do this one. And they say that's the friend. That is the kind of friend that you need. Because these are the people that will kind of push you to do something even when you don't feel like. So you have to consider the friends that you keep. You don't need to cut anybody off. You just have to maintain your boundary. Like these are the friends, these are my inner circle, these are the people that I discuss my goals with. While this set of people are the people that I have fun with. I just play around with. So you just have to establish a boundary and know the people that are the inner circle in your life. When you surround yourself with positive minded people, like ambitious people, you will see that your finances, in fact your life in general, will begin to improve, because these people will have to, instead of talking trends and other gossip, people will have to discuss something meaningful, self-development, financial life, investment and all that. We discuss business with these people, and before you know it, your life will begin to take a positive shape. Another point you have to consider is that you have to see money as a tool for making more money. You have to understand that every money that enters your account isn't just for spending. I did not say that you have to be living a boring life, you don't have to take care of yourself. But you just have to know that if you are still at a certain stage where you need to improve yourself, you need to get to a certain stage in life, then you know you have to just cut down on the expenses that you venture into. So for some people, money means buying a lot of things, buying bags, buying a lot of designer clothes and all that. While for some people, money means storing them in the bank and then keeping them until something comes up, then they will use it to solve a problem. But the highest financial literacy is when you see money as a tool for earning more money. And this is how riches begins to grow. Because you have to see money, you have to invest that money in something that will keep on yielding money. That is why you see rich people always going for conferences or buying a course, learning something, because they know when they get that knowledge, they will surely get back the money and the money will come with profits. So when you have money, the best thing for you to do is just for you to use it and invest in something that will give you more money. It could be learning a skill, it could be investing in something, it could even be buying something, a gadget. Like if you know, maybe for instance you're a content creator, then you need to buy a phone, you need to buy a tripod, you need to buy all those things that will help you to be able to achieve what you want, and then you start making money eventually. So you can, instead of storing this money in your bank, you can just use it and buy these things and use it and develop yourself, that will help you to gain money in future. Another powerful habit that separates the rich from the rest is the ability to explore opportunities around the environment. You have to explore opportunities that work in your area. The truth is that people fail not because there are no opportunities, but because they could not see the opportunities. So opportunity revolves around us, but you just have to identify because what works in my area might not be what will work in your area. So you have to first of all observe where you are, know what works there and know how you can use it and making money. I could remember when I was in school, I was still in school then, I noticed that there is student because students are they're always broke. Most of them they even struggle to feed very well, let alone buying clothes. So I thought of buying okay like thrift wear and selling it, and I tried it. I bought small. I tried it, and to my surprise, it was selling. I was selling it to my classmates. In fact, the first day I carried it to school, I sold well. I could not even believe it. So the environment there, that student environment, what works there is great. Anywhere you are, you just have to check around, observe the place and know what works there. There's opportunity everywhere. You just have to know what the people want. Even if it's in the village, even if it's inside the village, there's still opportunity there. There are something that those people they really need that they cannot have. So if you can solve that problem for them, that's how we begin to make money. There is one writer, his name is John Mason. He said in his book, Imitation is Limitation, that there are opportunities everywhere, but some people do not identify this opportunity because most of them imitate other. They imitate what other people are doing instead of thinking about their own. Because for instance now I said that I ventured into thriftwear when I was in school and it was working. But somebody else that is living in an estate, for instance, where they have a lot of rich people, this kind of business may not work there. So you just have to check the environment to check people that are around there and know what these people want. Well, once you are able to provide a solution to what they want, then they will be willing to pay you money. They will pay money and that is business for you. Another important money habit you need to cultivate is that you have to save and invest every payday. Before you start you spending your money, sending to your landlord, sending to every other person that you are owing, you have to bring out a portion of your money and save in your bank account. Like because it is called paying yourself first. You have to pay your future self first before every other person. So you need to bring out a portion of that money and keep in your bank. Then afterwards you can now find something that you can use it to invest in. It could be using some all these fintech apps like you have so many fintechs and you have piggyvest, you have cowrywise, you have opay, you have palmpay, you have so many apps you can use to save money that can even earn you interest. So if you have any question concerning of this app that you want me to make a video on, just drop it on the comment section so that I can make a video specifically on how you can use these apps to make money. When you form this habit of bringing out a portion of your money and putting in the bank and saving for it to generate money for you, you will see that your finances will begin to take another route. You see that your life will begin to change. So you don't just see any money that enters your account as something you can just spend and use it and settle so many debts or use it to do this and do that. You have to first of all pay yourself, bring out a portion and pay yourself, pay your future self first so that in future you'll be happy that you did something that actually gives you a return. Another important habit you have to cultivate is that you have to prioritize your needs over your wants. You have to know that these are the most important things I need to get now, not that these are what I just want to get. So you have to differentiate between what you need and what you want. Not just buy something because you want to impress anybody. Don't just buy something because you want to live up with the Joneses. You have to prioritize your need. You have to know that these are what I am buying this thing because I need them. They're actually very, very important at the moment. Some people live paycheck to paycheck not because they earn so little, but because they are trying to impress people and they end up being broke every time. They want to impress people that may not even know that they exist. So you just have to just balance it. Just know that these are the things that are very important that I need to get. If I don't get this thing, maybe those things are something that you know if you don't have them, then it may be a problem. And then the last money habit you have to develop is that you have to be looking at your account balance every day. I know this sounds very funny. This is very funny, but trust me, this strategy works like magic. You have to be looking at your account balance because this thing has to create in your mind, has to remind you, it has a way of training your mind. That anytime you want to make a financial mistake, it will remind you like, okay, this is how much you have in your account. So it trains your mind, it helps to remind you every day you want to spend money recklessly. So every day you wake up in the morning, just look at your account balance, know how much you have at the moment. For me, when I look at my account balance and see that I actually have money, it used to motivate, it used to give me that spirit to keep on pushing, it used to make me ginger me to keep on pushing so that I won't have to depend on them. I won't have to touch that money again for any reason. I just like to keep on building on that money, keep on training that money to be yielding more and more money. So if you try this strategy is actually going and it's going to work for you. If you really want to improve your financial life, then you have to practice this habit. You don't just have to listen to them and live, because success responds to action and not just for wishes. So you have to practice this thing, and then you will see that your finances will begin to take a different direction positively. You just have to start small. Remember, you have to work on your mindset, select your circles wisely, see money as a tool for making more money. You have to explore your environment and see the opportunities there. And you have to save and invest every payday. Prioritize your needs over your wants. And then finally, you have to observe your bank account. I would like you to tell me in the comment section which of these habits are you practicing currently and which one do you struggle with the most. If you found this video interesting, please don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notification because it helps support this channel and also helps to reach more people that will listen to this habit and find it interesting. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. And remember, your relationship with money today determines your financial future. So thank you so much once again and see you in my next video. Bye bye.